Hey guys, Pokemon Sun video number 44. In the last video we went to the Aether House, saved Lily again. No, wait, that was the video before last. In the last video we took on Acerola's trial and failed. So in this video we're going to try again. I didn't give up. Ugh. I actually didn't know this at the time. I thought it was just a pure ghost type. Try ghost or steel type moves against it. So pose, bullet punch might actually... Pose bullet punch might actually not be a bad idea because that is a priority move. I don't know if I'd want to use the steel type Z move there, but stupid software upgrade. That's good to know. That bullet punch might come in handy. Alright, so we don't have to, finish the first part of the trial. We can just go straight to the Mimikyu battle. Alright, here we go. Attempt number 2. It's stats rose. Remember the first couple of trials we had? It would be like, oh, it's defense rose. It's special defense rose. No, this time it's stats rose. Like all its stats go up. Okay, well, Gengar didn't really do much, but he did disable the Shadow Claw, which is kind of big. So yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna send in Geico because I know that Geico can take whatever Mimikyu and Haunter throw at it and also get a couple of hits in it himself, or herself. So we're gonna have Geico with that Flame Burst. The Charcoal will power up the Flame Burst. So maybe this time. So it did a little bit of damage to Haunter. Mimikyu's disguise caused it to not take any hits, but now the disguise is broken, so Flame Burst or any attack after this should do damage to Mimikyu. That's a heck of a, an ability when you think about it. Disguise, because Mimikyu's quick. Like, it outspeeds most of my team. Like, it outsped Salazzle, which, that's saying something, because Salazzle is pretty fast. And Salazzle has a few levels on this Mimikyu as well. Yeah, Salazzle's at level 38, Mimikyu's at level 33. I mean, I know all his stats went up, but still, that's not bad. And then that disguise. So basically, Mimikyu is probably going to outspeed you. And then when you do finally get to attack it, it's not going to do anything because of its ability. Huh. I'm making notes, mental notes for what Pokemon I want to use in my next in my Pokemon Ultra Moon Let's Play. Alright, so Salazzle fainted, Haunter's Hypnosis didn't hit anything. So now, I go with Aragog for reasons unbeknownst to me. Because it has Crunch, that's why I go with Aragog. We'll see if this Crunch can knock out the Mimikyu. And if... Okay. I was going to say Aragog's holding the Quick Claw. We'll see if it lets him go first, but it didn't. So now he's just asleep. Of course. Well, so much for the Quick Claw on Aragog. I thought that might have actually helped me out. It helped Gengar out in Mallow's trial. Remember that? Gengar actually, like, you actually saw the Quick Claw kind of like burst to life a few times. Then Gengar might have been faster than that thing anyway, or was it? I don't remember. But probably not, honestly. But yeah, that Quick Claw kind of helped it a few times. Mimikyu will use Shadow Claw here on Hedwig, and Hedwig will use Spirit Shackle. Look at this. I don't even have to use a Z move. Bam. I like how I said I don't even have to use a Z move before he actually fainted. I just knew it. I just knew that that was going to be enough to take down the Mimikyu. So that's awesome. I was going to say now Haunter can go ahead and knock out Hedwig if it wants to, but it didn't. So we'll just have Hedwig use Spirit Shackle on the Haunter and boom shakalaka. So that went quick. Yeah, I guess it's just all about your strategy going in. It was a lot easier that time. Alright, so we completed the trial. That was short, sweet. Short and sweet. Why am I, like, not looking at her? What was that? Did you see that thing moving behind me? Like there was a Pokemon back there or something? Like back here. Did you see that? And where did she go? That was so weird. The way she just like disappeared. Like she freaked out and then just disappeared. Meanwhile, there's just something moving behind me. Ugh. It's like that little girl in, what was it? In, the forest? The Sinnoh, the forest there in the Sinnoh region. I don't remember the name of that forest. But I remember that little girl that just like showed up in that house. I mean, that was some crazy shit. Crazy stuff, excuse me. You know, I actually had like an alert come up that like one of my videos couldn't be like, they couldn't run ads on it because of inappropriate content in the video. And I was trying to figure out like, what inappropriate content is this? And I wonder if I like cursed in that video. Like, I don't curse that often. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers, like gaming YouTubers, that curse a lot. And I feel like I don't curse very often. Like, not even like once a video. You know, it just doesn't happen that much. So, I don't know if it was because I said a curse word in that video. You know, if it was, I don't know if one curse word is enough to like not want to run ads on the video. I don't know, but I just thought that was strange. I couldn't figure which one it was. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and give Aragog and Geico their Z crystals back. I'm actually gonna have Poe hold on to his for a while, that steel type one, just to see what that one's like. I feel like it'd be fun. I doubt that that one will be a priority move as well, because right now, I mean, Bullet Punch is a priority move, so the Steelium would basically be working off that Bullet Punch. But I don't think, like, if I use the Steel type Z move, I don't think it'll be priority. I think it'll just be based on the type and power of the Bullet Punch. So anyway, we get here to freaking Aether House, and is it freaking? Is that what it is? Is that what the inappropriate content is? Because I say freaking a lot. I know I say crap a lot. But those aren't really curse words. Anyway, we're here in front of the freaking Aether House. And crap. And Team Skull is here. So we're going to battle Plumeria again. I believe this is the second time we've battled her now. We battled her the first time just before we battled Olivia on Akala Island, and now we are taking her on again. Like I said, I believe for the second time. Scabbers uses Discharge on the Golbat, which makes it faint, making it faint. I don't know. Deposited Gengar in the box, got Spinarak back out, because Gengar doesn't need to level up any, but Spinarak does. So her Salandit has evolved into a Salazzle, and of course it's a fire type. It's fast. Salazzle really doesn't have anything that can do too much damage against Aragog because of its typing. I mean, of course, fire's not going to do much to water. I mean, it's a bug type, so fire will be neutral. And then poison, I don't think poison does much to bug, if I'm not mistaken. If at the most it's neutral again. If not, just not very effective. But that being said, water will do a lot of damage to a Salazzle. So there you go. Gonna heal him of his poison, so I don't have to use an antidote. And then this one here also got poisoned. He's just sitting on his tail. That's funny. Yay. Not using as much Pokemon Refresh in this game. There was a time when I was highly considering putting that Eevee back in my team and evolving it into a Sylveon and using that as my 6th Pokemon. But then I thought, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. Because the way Sylveon evolves is, I think there's two things. Like, it has to have at least 2 hearts in the Pokemon Refresh. And what is the other one? It has to have at least 2 hearts, and then there was another one as well. Oh, it has to know a fairy type move and have at least 2 levels of affection. So so apparently they took that little girl's young goose, which I don't know why they want a young goose. Well, we'll find out why they wanted a young goose, or why they took the young goose. Not so much because they wanted it, but we'll find out why they took it. So we're gonna go to Po Town, which is named after our Pangoro. Yes, the city is named after Pangoro. Pangoro is not named after the city. I honestly didn't even know there was a city in this game called Po Town when I nicknamed him Po. I was just thinking, you know, Kung Fu Panda. But, yeah. Grimsley? Grimsley? Wait, Grimsley. Wait, is that what he said his name was? Is this Grimsley? Isn't he one of the Elite Fours from way back when? Is this the same guy? If this is the same guy, I feel like he looks different. Yeah, he's a member of the Unova Elite Four. Dark type trainer in the Unova Elite Four. That's cool. The battle tree. You can battle him in the battle tree, whatever that is. Oh wow, there's a lot of Pokemon. But this is, I guess, like the only part that he plays, like in the regular gameplay, just right here. That's cool that they kind of had him show up again. Just throwing in little Easter eggs and such. I always like little Easter eggs and such. So here's a guy that I somehow missed in my first little trek through here. He sends out a Tentacruel. Sending Poe. This is actually kind of a bad matchup for Poe, at least offensively for Poe. I don't know if that Tentacruel can do a lot of damage to Poe, but I also don't know that Poe can do a lot of damage to Tentacruel. Could have used Slash, but Tentacruel's got fairly decent defense, so I don't know how much that would have done. Even the Discharge didn't knock out the Tentacruel. That's crazy. I should have used Psychic. I thought the Discharge would be enough, but apparently not. Psychic would have, because Psychic does more damage than Discharge, and Discharge almost knocked him out, but not quite. Spinarak wants to learn Shadow Sneak, which is a Ghost-type move. I believe it's a priority Ghost-type move as well, meaning it'll always go first. So, that's cool. Isn't it a priority? I don't even know. I think it is. I'm just making stuff up now. So this thing is quick. Do you remember which game was it? Was it Black and White or Gen 6? It was one of the more recent games where if you, like, even before they came up with this ride Pokemon thing, if you surfed on a Sharpedo, you would go a lot faster. I think it was Gen 6 that did that, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Gen 6, because I seem to remember surfing around in the Sharpedo in Alpha Sapphire. Or in Omega Ruby, one of those. I actually played both those games. Yay, Poe! Ooh, yay, Spinarak. He's level 20 now. Oh. She's gonna use Haunter now, so I'll bring him back. Send in Hedwig. I was gonna say Hedwig was able to outspeed the Haunter back at the trial, but this Haunter is actually quite a bit higher level than that one. That one was level 27, I believe. This one's at level 34. It used Confuse Ray, which thankfully didn't impact Hedwig's ability to attack. Hedwig used the Spirit Shackle and knocked out the Haunter. Now she's going to send in Wigglytuff, which I believe is a Fairy type now. Clefable definitely is, but I think Wigglytuff is as well. So if it is a Fairy type, that means the Steel type move should be super effective. So we're going to try out the Steel type Z-Power now. I believe this is the first time that we have attempted Corkscrew Crash. Dang, look at that. Ooh! It's super effective. So it is a Fairy type. If it was just a normal type, that wouldn't have been super effective. So Spinarak does not want to learn Fury Swipes, and he should evolve. Let's see, do I have a ladybug? I don't know if I do or not. Spinnerack evolved into Ariados. Ariados. I think it's Ariados. It's either Ariados or Ariados. I think it's Ariados. I don't know. It's one of those. But I do know it's Araya and not area. Ariados. I don't know. Who knows? Not me. So yeah, he's a 3-foot bug. You know how like creepy it would be to like see that? Did you guys ever see Ant-Man? And like, you remember the big ant at the end of the movie? Like, that would freak me out if I saw that thing coming at me. Like, even if it was friendly, I'd still be freaked out. I'm not gonna lie. So this is TM93 Wild Charge. It's a electric type move that does recoil damage, kind of like Volt Tackle. Why do those moves both exist? I think Volt Tackle does more damage, but I feel like there's 2 electric type moves that do recoil damage. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I've just looked it up. It can be seen as a weaker version of Volt Tackle. The user receives damage equal to 1/4 of the damage done to the target, and it has a power of 90. But I think Volt Tackle, I think it can only Pikachu and Raichu learn Volt Tackle, or that evolution family at least. I think that's the case. So maybe it's a good thing that Wild Charge exists for all the other electric types out there. You know what I mean? Yeah. For all the other electric types out there that aren't Pikachu and Raichu. Because as many Let's Plays as I've done on this channel, I've used plenty of electric types. And this is the first time that I've ever used Pikachu or Raichu as my electric type. Let's see, what electric types have I used? Well, I've used Magnezone, of course, the very first Let's Play I ever did. Jolteon, I used Jolteon. What else? Lantern. Electabuzz. Wow, is that right? Has it really been since Pokemon Volt White 2 that I used an electric type? Because I'm looking at my little list here of all the Pokemon that I've ever used. I used an Electabuzz in Volt White 2, and then Pokemon X, which was my next one. None of those are electric types. And then Expert Emerald, Blaziken, Shiftry, Crobat, Walrein, Scizor, Flygon, none of those are electric. And then in Alpha Sapphire, I used Sceptile, Masquerain, Hariyama, Camerupt, Wailord, and Latias. None of which are electric. So this is the first electric type Pokemon that I've actually used since Volt White 2. Wow. It was long overdue. So, battling this here Golduck and Slowbro. Almost done with Route 15. This is kind of a little bit longer video than others. But you know what? Don't worry. Don't worry, because there's one going to be coming up. It's not the next video, but it's going to be coming up soon-ish. That's even longer than this one. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that just crazy? I was gonna split it up into 2 videos, but I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna. It's the Po-Town video. The Po-Town video is a long one. I'll just go ahead and say it. It's the Po-Town video. You might want some popcorn for that one. Is it Po-Town or Po-City? I feel like it should be a city, but town just sounds better. Po-Town. Because it sounds like Motown. But it's Po-Town. So they don't want to battle. They're just there fishing. Just enjoying life. Have you ever gone fishing? Fishing is very peaceful. Anyway, here we are on Route 16, so we finished up Route 15. We did a lot in this video. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.